Welcome to the assembly instructions video for the BFFT10 functional trainer. Today we are going to show you how to completely assemble the BFFT10 from start to finish. The unit should arrive in 6 boxes, 4 small packages of weight plates, and 2 larger packages of parts that will require assembly. Unpack each box and inspect the contents for missing or damaged parts. The set of printed assembly instructions will include a parts list that you can compare your shipment to. If any parts are missing or damaged, contact Best Fitness through our toll-free number at 1-800-556-3113. The basic tools that you will need before assembly include, but are not limited to, a metric wrench set, an adjustable wrench, a metric Allen set, and a standard screwdriver. For step 1, you will need 1 part A left lower beam, 1B right lower beam, and 1C base frame. You will also need 4 number 20 M10 by 62mm hex head bolts, 8 number 27 M10 washers, and 4 number 29 M10 nylon lock nuts. Make sure to choose an area for setup on a solid flat surface with ample space around the machine. Lay out the left beam, the right beam, and base frame on the floor. Using the hex head bolts, washers, and nuts, attach the base frame to the lower left beam. Make sure to push the bolt up through the bottom of the frame so that the unit will sit level on the floor. Make sure you use a washer on each side of the steel tubing between the bolt head as well as the hex nut. Now attach the right lower beam to the base frame. Tighten all 4 bolts using an adjustable wrench and socket before moving on to step 2. In step 2, you will need 2 part D chrome uprights, 1 E left upright, and 1 F right upright, 2 J handle assemblies, and 2 number 11 oval end caps. Also, you will need 6 number 20 M10 by 62mm hex head bolts, 4 number 21 M10 by 72mm hex head bolts, 22 number 27 M10 washers, and 10 number 29 nylon lock nuts. First, attach 1 chrome upright to the lower left beam using 2 sets of the 62mm hex head bolts, washers, and nuts. Then attach the other chrome upright to the right lower beam using 2 bolt sets. Unless otherwise noted, do not use a wrench to tighten any of the bolts. Only finger tighten them for now. You will go back later and tighten them all. Next, slide 1 handle assembly onto each of the chrome uprights, making sure the pop pin and handle face in on the machine. With the assistance of another person, attach the top of the left upright onto the left chrome upright using 2 72mm hex head bolt sets. Now attach the bottom of the left upright to the left lower beam using 1 62mm hex head bolt set. Now repeat on the other side of the frame using the right upright. Insert the oval end caps into each end of the left and right uprights. For step 3, you will need 2 Y guide rods, 2 number 15 rubber donuts, 1 M single pulley bracket, 1 N selector rod, 1 number 30 top stack, 12 number 31 weight plates, 1 number 32 weight plate pin, 1 number 33 push nut, 1 number 34 pivot axle, 1 number 35 M12 nut, and 1 G support beam. Also, you will need 4 number 20 M10 by 62mm hex head bolts, 8 number 27 M10 washers, 4 number 29 M10 nylon lock nuts, and 1 number 36 M12 washer. Insert 1 guide rod through a rubber donut and into a circular opening on the base frame, then repeat with the other guide rod. Making sure that the selector hole is in the front of the stack and on the bottom of each plate, place all 12 weight plates onto the guide rods. Insert the push nut onto the selector rod and secure it in place by sliding the pivot axle through the push nut and the top hole of the selector rod. Take the key ring end of the weight plate pin and slide it onto the threaded shaft of the single pulley. Secure it by screwing on a M12 nut. While holding the selector rod, place the bottom end of the top stack onto the push nut and the pivot axle. Secure the top stack onto the selector rod by sliding an M12 large washer onto the threaded shaft of the single pulley bracket and screwing it into the internal threads of the selector rod. Slide the top stack onto the guide rods. Insert the top of each selector rod into the opening of the support beam and then attach the support beam to the left and right uprights using 4 hex head bolts, washers, and nuts. For step 4, you will need the H lat bar and 2 K double pulley brackets. You will also need 4 number 21 M10 by 72 mm hex head bolts, 8 number 27 M10 washers, 4 number 29 M10 nylon lock nuts, 2 number 18 M12 by 175 mm hex head bolts, 4 number 26 M12 washers, and 2 number 28 M12 nylon lock nuts. First, remove the 2 bolts connecting the left upright to the left chrome upright, and then the 2 bolts connecting the right upright from the right chrome upright. With the assistance of another person, attach the lat bar to the left upright and the right upright using the 4 M10 hex head bolt sets. Attach the double pulley bracket to the handle assembly on the left using 1 M12 hex head bolt set. Now do the same on the right handle assembly. For step 5, you will need 1 part L pulley holder, 7 number 8 pulleys, 4 number 3 nylon bushings, and 1 number 5 6740 mm cable. You will also need 5 number 19 M10 by 42 mm hex head bolts, 2 number 22 M10 by 102 mm hex head bolts, 14 number 27 M10 washers, and 7 number 29 M10 nylon lock nuts. Attach 2 pulleys to the double pulley bracket on the left upright using 2 42 mm hex head bolt sets. Attach 1 pulley to the pulley holder using 1 42 mm hex head bolt set. Attach 1 pulley to the inside bracket of the left upright using 1 42 mm hex head bolt set. Attach 1 pulley to the front pulley bracket of the lower left beam using 1 42 mm hex head bolt set. Attach 1 pulley to the front top opening of the left upright using 1 102 mm hex head bolt set. Attach 1 pulley to the rear top opening of the left upright using 1 102 mm hex head bolt set. For the next part, please refer to your printed assembly instructions for the proper pulley numbering. Using part number 5 cable, route the non-clip end of the cable over pulley A1 and then under pulley A2. Next, pull the cable up and over pulley A3, then over and down pulley A4. Now route the cable under pulley A5, then up and over pulley A6. Lastly, route the cable down and around pulley A7 and back up into the cable holder on the handle assembly. Secure the cable by tightening the Allen screw that is pre-installed in the handle assembly. For step 6, you will need 1 part L pulley holder, 7 number 8 pulleys, 4 number 3 nylon bushings, and 1 number 5 67 40mm cable. You will also need 5 number 19 M10 by 42mm hex head bolts, 2 number 22 M10 by 102mm hex head bolts, 14 number 27 M10 washers, and 7 number 29 M10 nylon lock nuts. Step 6 is identical to step 5. You simply attach the pulleys and route the cable on the right side of the machine as opposed to the left side of the machine. For step 7, you will need 14 number 8 pulleys, 2 number 6 steel chains, 2 number 7 snap links, and 2 number 25 acorn nut caps. You will also need 14 number 19 M10 by 42mm hex head bolts, 28 number 27 M10 washers, and 14 number 29 M10 nylon lock nuts. First, attach 4 pulleys to the 4 pulley holders located on the rear support beam using 4 bolt sets. With all of the pulley assembly, you will want to only finger tighten them for now, as you may need to remove a pulley in a future step. Now attach a pulley to the front bottom pulley holder on the left lower beam. The rear bottom pulley holder on the left lower beam, and the pulley holder on the left of the base frame. Now repeat with 3 more pulleys on the right side of the base frame. Attach 1 pulley to the single pulley bracket on the top of the weight stack. Hook one end of the 3-link chain over the hook end of the part L pulley holder and secure it in place with an acorn nut cap. Then attach a snap link to the end of the chain. Repeat on the other side with the other pulley holder. For step 8, you will need the number 4 7350mm cable, 2 number 7 snap links, and 2 number 17 handle straps. For cable routing, please refer to your printed assembly instructions for the proper numbering of the individual pulley positions. First, hook one end of the cable onto the snap link on the part L pulley holder that should be hanging on the left side of the machine. Now route the other end of the cable under pulley C1, around pulley C2, and under and up pulley C3. You may have to remove the pulley from the pulley holder in order to fit the cable head through. Next, route the cable up and over pulley C4 through the hole in the frame support, then over and down pulley C5. Now route the cable underneath pulley C8 by removing the pulley. Route the cable up and over pulley C6, then over and down pulley C7. Now route the cable under pulley C9, around pulley C10, under pulley C11 and attach the cable to the snap link on the hanging pulley holder. Now remove any slack on the cables by adjusting the cable holder on either or both handle assemblies. Go back over the entire machine and tighten each and every bolt with a wrench set. Finally, you can attach the handle straps to the handle assemblies using a snap link. Your BFFT10 functional trainer is now ready for a lifetime of fitness use. Warning! For your safety, be sure to inspect your equipment before each and every workout. Check that all nuts, bolts, screws, and pop pins are in place and fully tightened. Also check cables for signs of wear. Replace any worn parts immediately and never use the equipment if any parts are damaged or missing.